What is up, everyone? I am Robstar here, and today we're going to be doing an ask and answer video, where when some people get into this live stream, they'll ask the questions and I'll just answer them, unless the questions are a little like too personal or just annoying and weird. Then I won't answer them. And just to state, if you say personal or like just annoying questions, you will be blocked. But just now, until we get some more people in the live stream, I'm gonna be showing off. I'm gonna be reviewing some action figures. Here we have a Gundam action figure. I bought it off eBay. It didn't say the name, and these aren't the original hands actually. These hands are from another figure, which I don't remember what the name is. But the hands seem to fit really well, so I was like, why not? So let's get into the details. I really like the molding on this guy because like he's really well built. I really do think he is a good figure. But also, everyone, I did a video. I just uploaded a video called Superpowers, so go check that out. It's where I explain the powers of superheroes. Some like aren't actually possible, and I'll explain why they aren't. But some actually could be possible, and I'll explain why they are. So now, until some answers, some questions start coming in, I'm gonna be talking about another hero powers, which I think I like to find interesting. Plastic Man. I'm sure you, I'm sure everyone knows who Plastic Man is. If you don't, then that's just weird. Now, Plastic Man, he can stretch and shape and change himself. But how can he? Well, I'm gonna be explaining how he can. I'm sure you all know what memory is, but do you guys know what shape memory is? Shape memory is is something everything has, where the actual material or actual form actually remembers its previous form. If it's changed, it will try to go back to that form unless it can't. And same with Plastic Man. His ability is he can like stretch and change himself. Well, his ability works the same way as a memory does with muscle memory. Once he's done stretching, his cells return back to their original form. But I'm sure you're all wondering how he stretches. Well, because you all know what Silly Putty is. It allows something like stretch, like Silly Putty. You all know what Silly Putty is. It can stretch and like be molded in different ways. Well, it has a lot of elasticity in the cells. They have really strong makeup, and that allows him to be able to change himself. Now I'm gonna be talking about things about it. Cause like I'm sure, cause like he's not invincible. Like it's still skin. It's still his body. He can still be injured by like acid or like a sharp object that cuts through his skin. He can still be hurt. He's not like invincible. But some powers I actually find could be if they're like real. But also, I also mentioned an anime in my last video, My Hero Academia, which is fantastic. I actually really like that, so I recommend you go watch it after this. Whoopsie. So everyone, I know this live stream was a little surprise. So if we don't get many more people, I'll just call stop the live stream and then give some tell say when I'm gonna do another. So, but more about My Hero Academia. That is actually really cool, cause like in that world, 80% of the people in the world has some kind of superpower. It might be really, it might really suck, or it might be really strong. We don't know. But I'm gonna be talking about some things in that show because these, like, they've actually thought about how these would be possible, and that is actually very interesting. Because like all these abilities, like they actually could be possible. Some are a little more far fetched than the others. Like a character, Kodogiri, his power is called Warp Gate. In other words, he can create portals to teleport someone to a specific area if he knows where it is. And I find really far fetched because like scientists haven't been wouldn't be able to wouldn't be able to do that for many more decades, probably millennia until we can teleport. Even what probably even like a couple inches, and he can like teleport miles, tons of people. So I find that very far fetched. So everyone, I think I'm gonna take down this live stream if not many people comes. So everyone, remember, I'm Robstar, and I'll see you later.